वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल फ्रेंड्स। आज हम देखेंगे 10 बेस्ट सिटीज इन श्रीलंका। तो देर के बगैर वीडियो देखते हैं। सबसे पहले प्लीज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट।
In today's video, we'll be exploring the 10 best cities to visit in Sri Lanka. Welcome back to FTD
10 best
Facts.
cities.
I'm Sarah Carvalho, and today I have the pleasure of taking you on a journey as we explore the beautiful country of Sri Lanka. I was so fortunate to visit Sri Lanka a few years back, and I can confirm that the country really is as beautiful, vibrant, and friendly as it sounds. In recent years, the tourism industry in Sri Lanka has really taken off, and it's easy to see why. The cities in Sri Lanka are home to friendly and welcoming people, while their ancient temples, colonial era forts, and intricate architectural wonders are just some of the sights you can expect to see. Sri Lanka's cities offer the best of both worlds, while the country's rich cultural heritage shines through wherever you go. So tell me, are you excited yet? Without further delay, let's dive into our video about the 10 best cities to visit in Sri Lanka. All right, the first city we're looking at today is called Trincomalee. Located on a peninsula, Trincomaalee's spectacular natural harbor and glorious bays have long made it sought after. Whereas once colonial powers flocked to its shores, nowadays tourists have replaced them. Now, while most people prefer to head to the nearby beaches, Trincomalee is more than just a pretty place. Beautiful temples and the colonial era Fort Frederick represent just some of its 2,500 years of history. Its delightful waterfronts offer incredible views, and its lively port provides an exciting mix of people and cultures. All right, next we're going to the city of Dambulla. Located in the interior of Sri Lanka, Dambulla is famous for its incredible cave temple complex, which is full of well-preserved and beautiful statues of Buddha, as well as fantastic wall paintings. While the complex certainly is impressive and worth a visit, it is in stark contrast to the city itself, an often chaotic, traffic-filled place. In addition to the cave temples, the nearby Ibn Kutua burial site has some interesting tombs for you to explore, providing evidence of the presence of indigenous civilizations long before the arrival of Indian influence on the island nation. When in the area, you must also check out some of the nearby attractions, such as the Sigiriya Rock Fortress, one of the best preserved examples of ancient urban planning. All right, moving on to Anuradhapura. First settled around 900 BC, Anuradhapura is home to some of the most impressive ruins in the country. As such, there are a wealth of amazing archaeological sites for you to explore. In addition to the fabulous array of palaces, temples, and ancient buildings, the city itself is a laid-back place with a couple of local markets to check out. The Archaeology Museum is well worth a visit to see its interesting collection of local art. The former capital of the Sinhalese is also home to one of Buddhism's most sacred sites in the form of the Bodhi Tree Temple. It is still in use, and some colorful festivals take place here during the year. Definitely worth taking a look at. Coming in at number 7, we have the city of Ella. Located in a beautiful setting with forest-covered hills, sweeping valleys, and picturesque tea plantations, Ella is a lovely place to spend time and is one of the most popular hill country villages. Due to its recent surge in popularity, most of Ella's hotels are now aimed at tourists. It can be quite hard to find the authentic side of the town, although it is certainly there if you look hard enough. In any case, the surrounding countryside and stunning scenery are what most people come for. Make sure to hike to some of the nearby waterfalls and temples, as well as to the top of Ella Rock for incredible views of the hill country. And next we have Nuwara Eliya, also known as the City on the Plain or City of Light. With its landscaped gardens, colonial era buildings, Tudor style groves, and temperate climate, it is no surprise that Nuwara Eliya has earned itself the moniker of Little England. Lying in Sri Lanka's scenic
Little
hill
England.
country of
Yeah,
the
they-
central province, the city is surrounded by tea plantations and forest-blanketed hills. The slow-growing tea bushes of this highland region produce some of the world's finest orange Pico tea. Several tea
Whoa.
factories offer guided tours and the opportunity to sample or purchase their products. Due to the unique feel and look of the place, Nuwara Eliya is an interesting site to visit. The surrounding countryside is home to some fabulous mountains and waterfalls. Lover's Leap is a spectacular waterfall set among the tea plantations. It falls a height of 30 meters in a long
Wow, yeah.
cascading
ये रियल
sheet of
में
water.
वैसे हम ऐसे
It is
तस्वीरों में
said
देखते
to be
हैं
named
बड़ा
after
कमाल।
a
ऐसा
young
लगता है कि
couple
जैसे आज से
who
बनाई
decided
गई
to
हाथ
be
से
bound
बनाई।
together
लेकिन-
forever by jumping off the cliff together to their demise. So it's a bittersweet story. All right, bringing us to the halfway point of our video today, we have the city of Hikkaduwa. Located
Hikkaduwa.
just to
Oi,
the
yaar,
northwest
the
of
name.
Bengal, Hikkaduwa's
देखना view
glorious
देख।
beaches make it a popular tourist
वाकई में
destination.
बहुत
And there are
कमाल
loads
के
of
beaches
excellent
हैं।
scuba diving and surfing spots to boot. While Hikkaduwa has become a little more touristy in recent years, it has still managed to retain much of its charm. Watching the sun go down
Oh.
over the ocean will never get old here. And
पूरी
again,
जन्नत
this
है
town
यार,
too
ये
has a
श्रीलंका।
peaceful, laid-back
यहीं
vibe
पे हज़रत
about
आदम
it. You
अलैहिस्सलाम
can
आए थे।
relax on the beach and
Sri
get your
Lanka।
tan
पहली
on
दफ़ा।
during the day, and then
इसलिए
party
इतने
up in the
खूबसूरत।
evening at the many local beach bars and parties. A visit to the National Marine Park with all of its brightly colored corals is a must, as well as checking out the island temple, the turtle sanctuary known as Turtle Hatchery Hikkaduwa, and the community tsunami museum. Next, we're heading to Negombo. Although it does not have much in the way of sights
अच्छा ये
to
सभी
see,
शहरों का
Negombo
ना
is a
नोट कर
pleasant
लेना है, जब
and
गए ना यहाँ
कुछ
विजिट लाजमी
cities तो-
करना।
head
बेशक।
if you want to just chill out on the golden sands of the wide sandy beaches or relax in bed at one of Sri Lanka's most popular resorts. In the past, Negombo was fought over by the British, Dutch, and Portuguese who wanted to control its cinnamon plantations. The old quarter is still home to a colonial era fort and Dutch canal.
पुराना
You can
इबादत
also
की हुई है
check
ना
out
इसकी।
the lively fish market lined by traditional fishing communities and a wildlife-rich lagoon. Now, lying just north of Colombo, this city has lots of restaurants, bars, and accommodation options. Its tropical climate is ideal for lounging on the beach. So what are you waiting for? All right, coming in at number 3, we have Colombo.
Oh,
Once
ये
known
तो
as
फिर-
the
ये तो फिर हर
Garden City
इंसान
of
Yeah.
the East,
सुना हुआ है।
इसके
due
बारे
to
में
its
तो जानते
pleasant
हैं।
and
टॉप
verdant
3 तो शायद हम
appearance,
जानते
the
होंगे।
nation's largest
एक
city
गाल भी
still
होगा।
retains many of its leafy boulevards and landscaped gardens, despite its
गलियां
urban
देख।
sprawl and rapid growth. This commercial center of Sri Lanka seamlessly mixes modern malls and skyscrapers with beautiful colonial buildings. A
Oh.
range of architectural styles can be found in the city, with the Murugan Hindu temple
Wow.
being one of the best.
Hindu temple।
While Colombo can be a chaotic place,
यहाँ पे मस्जिद भी
especially
एक
in
बड़ी
terms of
कमाल की है,
traffic,
देखिए,
it
लाल
has
मस्जिद।
everything you could want in a city. You'll undoubtedly come across fantastic restaurants, fascinating museums, and a plethora of great stores. There's also lots of great nightlife to be had. All right, and next up we
Oh,
have Gaul,
Gaul.
with beautiful mosques and churches lying
Gaul
next to elegant
gladiators.
colonial era mansions, interesting museums, and a crumbling fort. Gaul is
बहुत
full
कमाल
of
का है।
history and is one of the country's most impressive cities. Located on the southwest coast, Gaul is lovely to wander around. Amidst all the historic sites and cultural landmarks, you'll find lots of atmospheric cafes, trendy boutiques, and little art galleries.
Last
and
कौन
of
हो
course,
सकता
the
है?
highlight
पहला।
is the 17th century
First
Dutch
time।
fort that lies on a peninsula jutting
First
out
पे
into
क्या
the
होगा?
ocean.
मेरे तो
Particularly
माइंड में नहीं आ रहा।
spectacular at sunset, the fort is a living monument.
हमारे
Its
माइंड में-
interior houses lots of souvenir stands and
मेरे माइंड में
little
भी नहीं
bars.
आ रहा।
Okay, and coming in
जो
at
शहर
number
पता
1
था।
today, we
ओ
have
कैंडी यार
Kandy.
याद
So
हैं?
considered by many
ये
to be the
तीनों
cultural
फर्स्ट हमें
hub
याद
of the
थे।
country, Kandy is a picturesque place to visit.
यार
Bright
क्यों नहीं
ये तो
आया
वाकई
था?
यार।
dot
कमाल
the
का। ये
forest-covered
देख।
hills And at the center of town,
सबसे
majestic
खूबसूरत
buildings
शहर
can
है
be
ये।
found bordering a glimmering lake. As the former
सही
capital
बात
of
है
Sri
ये देख।
Lanka's ancient kings, there is loads of history to devour, as well as lots of fantastic colonial era architecture. The Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, one of the most important Buddhist sites in the world, exhibiting some beautiful Kandyan architecture that dates to the 16th century. The glorious Tooth Temple is located in the royal palace complex of the former kingdom of Kandy and houses the relic of the tooth of the Buddha. In addition to spectacular palaces and temples, Kandy also hosts the annual Isala Parahera Festival, which showcases the rich Kenyan culture in all its splendor. A fascinating place with lots to offer, Kandy's beautiful scenery, interesting history, and rich heritage make it one of Sri Lanka's most enticing cities to visit. All right, friends, this brings us to the
यार नदीम, अच्छा कमाल के तो सब देखे हमने कि नेचुरल ब्यूटी से माला माल शहर थे, लेकिन हम हर शहर की बजाय ना कि हर शहर के टॉपिक को लेके चले, ओवरऑल मैं बात करता हूँ कि श्रीलंका खूबसूरती के लिहाज से कैसे भरा पड़ा है।
बिल्कुल, उसने टॉप 10 सिटीज दिखाए और हर से बढ़कर एक खूबसूरत,
मिलते जुलते थे ऐसे ग्रीनरी के लिहाज से, और ऐसे लगता है जैसे हम कोई स्टोरी देख रहे हैं, कोई मूवी देख रहे हैं, कोई कहानी देख रहे हैं, ऐसे लग रहा था। सही बात है,
लेकिन ये सब कुछ रियल में
देखो पाकिस्तान है, दूसरा बांग्लादेश, श्रीलंका, दूसरा इंडिया, ये वैसे तो एक ही खित्ता लगता है, लेकिन तुमने देखा होगा सबसे मुनफरिद श्रीलंका है, सबसे मुनफरिद खूबसूरती के लिहाज से श्रीलंका है। बाकी में मैदानी इलाके भी हैं और दूसरे, लेकिन इनके शहर देखें तो एक मुनफरिद और बहुत ही यूनिक किस्म की खूबसूरती होगी, और हर चीज के लिहाज वाले ना, मतलब अमन लिहाज, ये 10 शहरों के बारे में हम जानते, 3 के बारे में जानते थे, 7 के नाम भी हमें मेरे ख्याल में मुश्किल से आते थे, और बहुत जबरदस्त था। तुम्हें ये मक्खी तंग कर रही है मेरे ख्याल में,
ये आज पीछे बढ़ गया मेरे। चले,
बहुत यार जबरदस्त वीडियो लगी, कमाल के थे, बहुत मजा आ गया यार देखकर। आपको कैसा लगा कमेंट सेक्शन में बताएं, अपना ख्याल रखें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। बाय बाय।